my name is Caitlin Sullivan, and today I'm going to be instructing a kettlebell for strength class. So all you need for class today is a mat, especially if you're dealing with hardwood floor, because we will be getting onto the ground at some point. And then for kettlebells, I would say either two bells if you have a variety of bells, one on the more medium size, one on the more heavy size. But if you only have one bell and maybe it's right in the middle, that'll be just fine. And if you do not have kettlebells, dumbbells can easily be substituted for any of the exercises we do today. All right, so first and foremost, let's get warmed up. All right, go ahead by grabbing those shoulders, and we're gonna circle those elbows back. Nice and big, nice and slow. Great, let's reverse it. Elbows come forward, same thing. Awesome, let's take those arms, just swing them, crossing right over left, left over right, open and close, loosening up that upper body. Great, go ahead, arms come up, let's pull down, squeeze those shoulder blades, draw those elbows back. Good, we'll do 3 more. That's 2, one more time. Good, now arms come out, palms face away, simulate that push-up, elbows back, open and close, open and close. Good, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head into that bend over position, so hips are back, knees are soft, spine is neutral. Let those arms hang and go ahead, pull those arms back into that row. Simulating a bent over row. Again, squeezing those shoulder blades. Activating those lats and rhomboids. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Now thumbs out, arms long. Stay in that bent over hinged position. Awesome, last 2. Stand it up, interlace those fingers, elbows out, just a little spinal twist. Picking up those heels as you twist those elbows side to side. Good, from here we're gonna go right overhead and simulate those wood chops. A little more hinging at the waist, push those hips forward, stand up nice and tall. Everyone just wanna feel a little stretch in those hamstrings. Good, for 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Let's move to that lower body. We want to get those legs nice and ready for some strength exercises. So, open up to that squat position, arms out, sit back in your squat. Really think about driving those knees out as you stand to activate those glutes. Okay, you don't want this to be just a quad exercise. Keep those heels down. Perfect. We'll do 4 more squats. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Feet together. Let's take it to a reverse lunge. We're just going to alternate from right to left side. Here we go. Step it back. Think about pushing off that front leg. Take your time with this. Awesome job. Let's do 2 more, 1 on each side. Good. We're going to go back to a little bit more hinging. There's a lot of hinging in kettlebell exercises. So, just like we did that bent over position, we're going to hinge at the waist into an RDL. Think about shutting a car door with your glutes. You almost want to feel a little hamstring stretch going on. You also want to keep your back nice and neutral, so no rounding forward, okay? So let's simulate that RDL. Hinge at the waist, reach those arms down. Once you feel those hamstrings, squeeze and stand. Just nice and slowly continue this movement. Again, your back is nice and neutral, eyes can remain looking down. Awesome job. Let's do 3 more. Good, last one. Perfect. All right, I think we are ready to get going. So what we're gonna do today are mini circuits. Each circuit is gonna have 3 different exercises, targeting the entire body, okay? We are gonna do these exercises for 40 seconds. We're gonna have a timer going. At the end of the 40 seconds, you're gonna get 20 seconds to break, and then we'll move on to the second exercise, and then the third, and then take a little longer break. Repeating that circuit 3 times, all right? So I'm gonna go over all 3 of your first mini circuit exercises and let you know how to perform them with either kettlebells or dumbbells, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is a goblet squat to an overhead press. So for kettlebells, you're putting your thumbs through the horns. These are your horns of your kettlebell, okay? Goblet position. So that bell kind of sits at the chest, under the chin. Down in your squat, as you stand, overhead press. Then bring it back. Goblet squat into the overhead press. If you have a dumbbell, you're just holding the ends of the dumbbell and performing that same movement, okay? Exercise 2 is a dead high pull, okay? So think deadlift into high pull. We're gonna open up. We're gonna start with the bell on the ground. We're gonna drive through those glutes, those legs to come up, elbows back, all the way back down to that start position. Drive through those legs, elbows back. You wanna think of this as like a powerful movement, all right? You may even come up on your toes a little bit to help that bell come up and get those elbows back, okay? Not just come right row, pull back, engage the traps. If you have a dumbbell, you might not touch the dumbbell to the ground, but you can hold either end or both hands in the center, depending on how much space you have, and do the same thing, okay? You might have a little bit easier time holding the ends of the dumbbell for that, okay? And bringing it up. And then last but not least, just like we did in the warm-up, your RDL. So you'll grab either your dumbbell or your kettlebell, and we're gonna hinge at the waist for those hamstrings. All right, so I'm gonna get that timer ready. We are gonna get started with that goblet squat to press for 40 seconds. At any point, if you need to take a break during the 40, take that break, join back in when you're ready, but know you're always gonna get 20 seconds to break in between. Ready? Your time starts now. Squat to that press. Remember, thumbs through the horns. Make for a nice, comfortable grip. And you always want to make sure you are standing and pressing at the same time. Again, think power. Drive through those legs to get those arms overhead. Awesome job. We got about 15 seconds left. Woo. Does the number on your heart rate a little bit. Less than 10. Finish it all the way to the end. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Bell down. If you want to move to a heavier one, this high pull, go for it. So we got about 10 more seconds. Catch your breath. Again, you're going to straddle that bell if you're using a bell, or grab the ends if you're using a dumbbell. We're going to get going in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Elbows back, come all the way down to the ground. Drive up, power up, all the way back down. Again, elbows come back, engage those traps. Think about the powerful movement here. Starts with your legs, ends with your upper body. Awesome job. Halfway, 20 more seconds. Now we should really be feeling those quads every time we come down and power back up. Last 10 seconds. Woo. Good. 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Weight down. Awesome. Catch your breath. We've got 20 seconds. Now we're going to bring that stance in, and we're hinging. We're shutting that car door with our glutes, feeling it primarily in those hamstrings. So, grab your weight. Bring your feet a little closer together, soften those knees. Here we go. Stick those hips back, squeeze and stand. Want to stand all the way tall at the top. Then feet stay flat on the ground. Shut that car door. Again, notice my back. Staying nice and neutral and not rounding forward. Good. Got about get some water, and then we're gonna go back to the top. Good, last couple reps. 5 seconds. Awesome, that is time. All right, take this second. I'm gonna give you about a minute. Catch your breath, get some water. Decide if you have other weights. With that, too heavy, too light, switch them around if you need to. But hopefully you got your heart rate up a little bit, but you also felt your muscles engaged. You have shoulders, back, quads, hamstrings. Lots of stuff we were working. So, in about 20 seconds, we're gonna go back to that goblet squat and press. But I encourage you to get that weight ready. Got about 10 more seconds. This is our round 2. Go ahead and pick that weight up. Thumbs to the horns. Goblet position. We're going in 3, 2, go. And that 1 minute just flew by, right? Again, remember what I said about the squats. Drive those knees out as you stand. Doesn't mean your feet come off the ground. Just means you kind of push those knees out so that the glutes help those legs. Then full extension at the top with that overhead press. 15 seconds. Woo. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Weight down. Okay. You get 20 seconds here. We're going to go up to that high pull. Okay. Legs, start to the legs, end to that upper body. Okay. About 8 more seconds. Get yourself ready in 4, 3, 2. Come on down. Let's go. And powerful. Quads now help out a little bit. Elbows back at the top. The bell should almost feel weightless in the air as you stand up because you are powering through those legs. 15 seconds. Woo. Use your nose, use your mouth to breathe. Last 5, 2, and time. Sit down, get your breath, shake it out. You've got those RDLs, and then guess what? You get another 1 minute break. So we gotta get through this one last time, and then we're moving on to a brand new mini circuit. Woo! All right. Yeah, ready? Pick up that weight, bring those legs a little closer, and here we go. Hinge. Shut that car door. Use those glutes. Feel the hamstring, the back of the legs. Squeeze and stand. Take that break if you need to. If your legs are like, ooh, I'm done here. About 15 more seconds. Make that longer break. Awesome. Final 5, 2, and time. Put that weight down. Catch your breath. Move around if you need to. Definitely get some water. And also, I really encourage you, if you're starting to get sweaty, use that towel, wipe things off. Especially with the kettlebell, grip becomes a thing, right? It's a little thicker to grip the kettlebell than it is a dumbbell, and we don't want you to lose that grip. So, about 30 more seconds. We're gonna go back to the top, last round, and then we wipe the slate clean. And again, if you need to change out those weights, mix it up if you need to. Now is the time. You got about another 10 seconds. It'll be the last time you have to do a goblet squat to press today. 5 more seconds. Thumbs through the horns. Ready? 3, 2, go. Down and up. Right. And press as we're standing. Don't wait till you get to the top. Then those shoulders get no assistance. Final 20 seconds. Keeping those knees out, keeping those heels down. 10 seconds. Woo! I am Ready to say goodbye to this exercise. In 4, 3, 2, put those weights down. 20 seconds here. High pulls and RDLs. Then we're moving on. I know the circuit one is a little bit more leg heavy than our next one. I promise. All right, 5 more seconds. Straddling that weight. Come on down to grip in 3, 2, go. Power it up. Back down. That weight feel weightless at the top. Keep it going. Come on. 20 seconds. We got this. Take your time. Little pause at the bottom. Take your breath. Power right back out. 10 more seconds. Come on. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and time. All right. RDLs, and you get that longer break. Let's push through, but let's maintain that good form. Pay attention. Neutral back. Push those hips back. 5 more seconds. We're going. In 3, 2, 1. Let's take it away to your nice and slow. Nice and tall. Think about those muscles I said. Hamstrings are what we're focusing on. So think about those hamstrings. Do you feel them? Are you actively squeezing and engaging them as you stand up? Good, we got 15 seconds. These are done. Good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, time. All right. Take that extra long break, get some water, I'm going to reset the timer, and introduce to a new circuit. All right. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to do alternating floor rows. Okay? So, for the kettlebell, because the kettlebell sits up a little higher, it's easier to do these from the floor. So essentially, we're down in this kind of sit back, almost like a semi-squat, but our chest is a little lower. So there's my back again. Nice, neutral spine. Okay? We're gonna alternate rowing. Right arm, lower, switch. Left arm, lower, switch. And continue that. Now for the dumbbell, because it sits a little bit lower, I'm going to have you guys do 20 seconds right arm, 20 seconds left arm, okay? It might be too low to be crouched down for the dumbbell, so I will always tell you when 20 seconds is up, switch arms. So you'll just hold 20 seconds right, 20 seconds left, all right? The next thing we're gonna do is a clean, okay? We're gonna alternate that clean. So, for a kettlebell, the bell starts on the ground. Again, we power up those legs, and we bring that thumb to sternum. Elbow stays locked by your side. Not here. Protect the shoulders up here. Release. Let me switch, just like the row. Pop it up, thumb to sternum, elbow down, back down. Okay? You have a dumbbell, you can do the same thing. Okay? You can grab it from the ground, clean it up, come back down. Switch. Okay, so that gives you a little bit of a break versus with the rows, they don't want you super low doing that, okay, with the dumbbell. And then the last thing we're gonna do is some good old swings. Okay, so think just like that wood chop we did, more hinging, I told you. Lots of hinging, lots of gripping kettlebells. Okay, bell comes through the legs, we push those hips forward, bell is weightless, right at shoulder level. You can do this with a dumbbell. You can grab either end, grab the middle, whatever you have space for, same idea, all right? Y'all ready for this last circuit? All right, I'm gonna get that timer going. Okay, we're gonna start with those rows. So either if you're in a dumbbell, you're gonna go all right, kettlebell, alternating. In 3, 2, let's go. Right arm to left arm. Go to the dumbbell, I'll tell you when to switch arms. Good. back. Engage that lat. Nicely done. Woo. Dumbbell. You can switch to the other arm. 20 more seconds. Come on. Good. Come on. 10 seconds. Keep that core engaged. 5, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Okay. This is starting to hurt your back. You can come up a little bit more and you can do just like the dumbbellers. Single rows and then switch. But it's so important. Engage the core and keep that neutral back. All right, we are cleaning, alternating from right to left. Ready? Here we go. Pop it up. Thumb to sternum. Bring it down. Switch. Pop it up. Thumb to sternum. Elbow down. Keep switching. Put it up. Good. Little rotations of that wrist. And key is thumb to sternum. Check that shoulder. We never want to be up here. That's not good for the shoulder. Nice and tight. This can be done with that dumbbell. Same thing. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and time. Awesome job. All right. Moving on to the swings. So this one's gonna hit us here the most. Yes, it's back of the leg. We call it posterior chain, right? You're gonna feel your upper back, your glutes, your hamstrings. Posterior chain. You're gonna feel those lungs. You're gonna feel those lungs. You ready for this? Grab that weight. Here we go. Push those hips forward. Stand up tall. There is no moving back. Stand up tall. Stand up tall. Squeeze the glutes. Pushing those hips forward. Yeah, it's all about that hinge, so that bell feels weightless in the air. Breathe, nose to mouth. Come on. We got 10 more seconds. 5 seconds. Get that longer break. 2, 1. Put it down. Woo. Move around your room if you need to. Catch your breath. Definitely get some water. Definitely towel up those hands. You don't need to let go of those bells today. Or those dumbbells for that matter. All right, so with this brand new circuit, again, evaluate those weights. Do you need to switch? A little heavier, a little lighter. You've never done a clean before, and you walk away and you're like, that felt awkward. That's normal. It takes some skill and some practice to kind of get that bell up smoothly. Everybody thinks it's a flip of the wrist, which then bangs that bell into your arm. Okay, it's a control. It's a control. See how my wrist is staying nice and straight? And as soon as you kind of tuck it in here, it keeps that bell from flopping all over the place. Okay? So think about that when we get to it again. Well, the good news is we have about 10 seconds left. And the better news is round 2. So, go ahead, grab that weight. Back to the 4 presses forward. All right, then all left, and I'll tell you when to switch. We're beginning in 3, 2, go. Pull it back. Get that upper back involved here. Nice and controlled movement. This is not about speed. Okay, we are at the halfway mark. So if you're using a dumbbell or going single arm, switch arms. Get that core, get that whole torso nice and tight. Less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stand it up, move it around. Awesome job, guys. All right, we've got those cleans. Woo. All right, we can do this. Keep in mind, as I said, keep that bell close. Keep it tucked in nice and tight. We're going in 4, 3, 2, let's go. Tuck it in. Switch. Take a second. Tuck it in. Good. Stay with this. Keeping that elbow down. You probably already discovered by now, wearing a bracelet, you might want to take off. Halfway. Woo. Final 10. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Ready for some swings? Yes, of course we are. Who doesn't want to do a little swinging after all of that? All right, take a second again, catch your breath. Remember, hinge. Let the bell or the weight be weightless. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Stand up nice and tall. Do not lean back. Knees are soft. Notice how I'm not all the way down. This is wasting a lot of energy. Okay? Little soft knees. Little hinge at the waist. Last 20 seconds. Woo. Ten more seconds. Finish up for 5, 2, 1. That weight down. Take that longer break. Move around if you need to. Awesome job. Guess what? The really good news is now. One last round. All you need is one last round to complete this. And then we're going to come to the floor. We're going to do a little core work with just our body weight. Just a good way to kind of initiate some cool down before we stretch. Okay? So we got about 20 more seconds. We're going to head to those floor rows. The last round. Good. 10 more seconds. And if you're not ready to join in when you're ready. I'll get plenty of time updates. We are going in 4, 3, 2, here we go. Either single arm or alternating. I am just about ready to say goodbye to you. I don't know about you guys. Perfect, 20 seconds. So switch arms if you need to. And we are counting down. Last 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Get one more rep in. And that is time to get it up. Woo. Shake it all out. Cleans and swings. Cleans and swings. And we're pushing all that weight to the side. We're heading down to our mat. Woo. All right. Bell in the center. Put the weight. Straddling that weight. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1, go. Power it up. Stop the sternum. Take a second. Power it up. Good. I think also the key with keeping your elbow here helps. Easier said than done, yes. But that is going to force you to kind of bring that thumb in to your sternum. Last 20 seconds. Beautiful. 10 seconds. Home stretch. Last 5. That is time. All right. 20 seconds. Hold your breath. And we're doing those swings for the last time. Woo. That feels good to say. All right. Get that weight down. Remember all about that hinge, soft knees. This movement. Don't get down low on the ground. Ready? Go. Come on. Get up tall. Find something to stare at. Always remember, we are breathing here. We are using our nose. We are using our mouth. Good, we've got 20 seconds left. Good, we got 10 here. Woo. Home stretch of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Let that weight down. Awesome job. Catch your breath, like I said, move around two. We are gonna head to the ground for a quick core finisher. But if you need a second, kind of side-to-side tapping, please go for it. We're gonna do 2 different exercises, 2 times through. Heart rate will start to settle down, and then we'll go right into for stretching. So, if you are ready, I'm gonna have you lay on your back. We're gonna do some dead bugs. Okay, so this is new to you. You're gonna focus on pelvic tilting into the ground, right? Into your mat. So your back stays nice and flat, your belly button is pressed to spine. Feet are up, arms are up, head can stay down. Opposite hand to foot moves. But the key is keep that pelvic tilt. Keep that spine pressed against your mat. No arching. So if that means your leg can only come this far down, then that's your range of motion, right? 30 seconds apiece for these, all right? So, lay down. Pelvic tilt. Feet up, arms up, ready? And go. Opposite hand to foot. Then press that belly button into that spine. I'm still breathing here. Good, halfway. Five, 2, and time. Good. We are going to roll over either into your high plank position with your feet wide, or you're going to keep your knees down on the ground. Either way, we're doing some shoulder taps. Nice and slow. I don't want to see a lot of rocking. Belly button square to the floor. Lots of core. Probably can feel this a little bit as well. Okay? So either knees down, or knees up. Let's go. Touch. Touch. Again, nice and slow. Very little rocking going on. Moving right into those wrists. Belly button stays pointing down. Yeah, anytime you need to, drop down to those knees. We've got about 8 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Let's do both of these one more time. So, take yourself back down to the floor. Pelvic tilt. Feet up. Arms up. Here we go. Last time to beach. Opposite hand to foot. Slowly lower that leg as far as you can without arching that back. Good. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and time. All right, rock yourself up. Flip it on over. We've got those shoulder taps. Final time in 3, 2, go. Right into those wrists. Nice control movements here. The knees if you need to. Halfway. Almost ready to stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on now. Everyone go right down into that child's pose. Sit back in those heels, reach those arms, drop that head, and just hold it right here. Focusing on that breath, again, a little nose to mouth breathing. Good. Come on to all fours. I want you to round that spine, tuck the chin. Let's go ahead and have a seat on our mat. Extend that right foot out, left foot can bend in. Go ahead and reach for your feet over on that right side. Lower as far as you can. You're in the hamstring, get a good stretch. I'm going to stay on the side, but I want you to take your left hand and try to touch the outside of your calf on that leg that's straight. Okay, and turn your body back. We're going to just stretch out the spine, the lower back a little bit, as well as the leg. Just kind of take a deep breath, exhale, hold that position.
I go anywhere with you, 'cause you fill my mind.
And we're gonna move to the other side. Left leg extends out, just basic reach to start. Take that right hand, try to reach the outside of that calf. Turn your body back. So that affects a little more of your lower back on the right side. Perfect. Come on in. You just keep both legs crossed. Arms out, elbows down, and then just press those elbows back. Lift that chin. Bring those shoulders, right arms across the body. Pull it in tight to you. Hopefully you're noticing that heart rate starting to come down. Sweat hasn't stopped. That's okay. Good. Switch arms. Good job. Interlace those fingers. Reach forward, drop the head. Thinking about spreading those shoulder blades apart. And then we'll sit up nice and tall, up through that rib cage. Beautiful job. Well, thank you for joining me today for this Kettlebells for Strength class. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a little, and hope you had a great workout.